Scroll through any social media feed today, and you will encounter the viral phenomenon of manifestation. Millions of users are engaging with techniques like the 3-6-9 method, writing down a specific desire 3, 6, and 9 times a day, in a practice rooted in the law of attraction. This cultural trend promises a life shaped by intention. It suggests that by maintaining a focused, positive mindset, you can treat the universe like a cosmic catalog, drawing physical rewards and success directly into your experience. However, this often clashes with common sense. Sitting in silence and thinking about $1 million rarely results in a briefcase of cash appearing on your doorstep. Yet psychologists and neuroscientists are beginning to look past the mystical language. They are finding that the people creating vision boards and practicing daily affirmations are often engaging with a verified biological reality. These practices represent a bridge between intuitive desire and the biological processes that facilitate personal growth. The habits involved in these methods are frequently modern applications of established neurological and psychological principles. Spiritual practitioners often speak of setting an intention. They describe a shift where suddenly the universe seems to drop perfect signs and new opportunities directly in their path. This experience is managed by the reticular activating system, or RAS, a brainstem network acting as a sensory gatekeeper. It sifts millions of data bits. Visualizing a goal programs the RAS, adjusting the filter to catch information previously discarded as noise. The data suggests the environment remains constant. Rather, a programmed brain begins to identify resources that were previously filtered out as irrelevant. This cognitive bias makes it feel as though new opportunities are appearing, when they were actually there all along. The phenomenon of attracting a new reality is the biological result of tuning your selective attention to spot the resources necessary for your success. Another core pillar of manifestation is raising your vibration. Practices like the 3-6-9 method use repetitive affirmations, short positive statements, to help individuals align their energy with their goals. This process relies on neuroplasticity, the brain's capacity to physically reorganize itself in response to new information. Repeated affirmations facilitate neural priming, which activates specific mental pathways to make certain thoughts or actions more likely to occur in the future. Visualizing a goal engages the default mode network, the circuitry active when we simulate the future. This builds new neural connections in real time. These rehearsals lead to measurable changes in brain anatomy. They strengthen self-belief circuits in the prefrontal cortex, while simultaneously dampening the fear responses in the amygdala, the brain's emotional alarm center. This repetitive practice functions as a mechanism for structural change, strengthening connections that support confidence while dampening those associated with fear. Beyond brain anatomy, the spiritual concept of alignment maps directly to cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, a form of psychological treatment that targets unhelpful patterns in how we think and act. In this matrix, affirmations map to cognitive restructuring, challenging negative self-talk. Acting as if mirrors behavioral activation, breaking negative cycles. Finally, a gratitude journal is mindfulness, shifting focus to abundance to build emotional resilience. These practices provide individuals with clinically sound tools for emotional regulation and behavioral change. Both fields are united by the concept of the self-fulfilling prophecy. When you expect a positive outcome, your micro-behaviors and social cues adjust in ways that make that outcome increasingly likely to happen. However, positive thinking alone has a significant limitation. It fails when it is treated as a substitute for action, rather than a preparation for it. Success is often the result of visionary optimism, priming the brain to spot opportunities, which are then realized through disciplined behavioral actions. Belief provides the map, but action is the movement. Relying solely on the universe can lead to a loss of agency. By integrating these frameworks, you maintain complete control over your trajectory. Ultimately, the process of mastering internal focus, whether viewed through a spiritual or clinical lens, provides a framework for adjusting how we interact with the world and the opportunities it contains.